Ladies and gentlemen,
You're rocking with the best.
I got the truth.
What up, guys? This your girl Shay from Got the Scoop, and we're about to get into your girl Megan Thee Stallion going off on Twitter after blogs and news outlets started posting that she is being sued by 1501 Certified Carl Crawford, an countersuit that claims that her album, Something for the Hotties, is not considered an album. Make sure you turn on your notification and you smash that like button before we even get into this video, okay? Okay, now let's go. So we know our girl Megan Thee Stallion been going back and forth with Carl Crawford on social media due to them actually having a couple of lawsuits against each other now. And I feel like Megan Thee Stallion always get riled up when the blogs start posting, because last time when the two was going back and forth, we already knew that Carl Crawford said that he was going to sue her because that album is not considered an album. Let's fast forward to today. A couple of blogs had posted that, he is suing and he want his goddamn money. Your girl Megan Thee Stallion obviously sorry because she went on social media and she had a few things to say. Megan said, "First the man over my label said I don't make him any money. Now he countersuing me trying to keep me on his label because he wants to make more money? LOL. If I ain't making you no money, why not just drop me? Greedy ass man." Then, she wasn't going to stop there. Your girl went on a little ramble, and she had a few things to say. Then she followed up and said, "My lawyer's asking for an expense report. Money 1501 supposedly has spent on me. Why does grown-ass man put his jewelry and chains on there? Lord, free me from this joke-ass label. I choose not to say nothing back about court and address shit online, but I'm getting tired of being painted as the bad guy 24/7. The last girl on 1501 mad at this man too." The girl Megan Thee Stallion is referencing is Kiana Lisa. If y'all know, Kiana Lisa was a former 1501 artist that was supposed to be officially signed to them. But once she asks about her expense report, she claims that Carl Crawford gave her his ass to kiss, and she claims that she literally asked him the day before her mixtape and her music was supposed to drop, but then I guess it didn't end up dropping. Ever since then, she's just been going off. She have not been letting up when it comes down to Carl Crawford, and she says she's making it her goddamn mission to make sure she exposes everything she has been through without being silent, without holding back anything. But let's get into what Carl had to say. Carl Crawford posted a picture that said, "Megan Thee Stallion record label sues her. Last album didn't count. You owe us." He captioned it and said, "Stop playing the victim, Thee Stallion. You haven't paid for one show since 2019. Hiding behind Rock Nation, you can keep that bullshit mixtape and send over that straight drop when you ready. Hashtag 1501 certified." Now, when Carl started writing, Carl, he don't give a fuck. Now, your girl Megan Thee Stallion, she took it up a notch and she has some things to say. Let's get into what she had to say. Megan Thee Stallion wrote, "Carl, I don't want to be signed to your pill popping ass. You talking about I ain't paid for a show and you sound slow. I'm the artist. I don't pay you directly. Maybe fight with the man you signed to and you might see some money. You fucking powder head. You hiding behind J Prince." She followed up with, "Also, how can I owe you any of my money outside of music when your team can't even provide actual statements of what I owe? You also haven't paid me since 2019. Your team signed off on Something for the Hotties to count as an album. Now it's not jokes." Okay, let's get into some things now. I find it so crazy that Megan Thee Stallion always come on the internet, always starting these goddamn Twitter, goddamn ranting back and forth when the blogs post something that's not in her favor. But when the blogs is posting everything that makes her look good, your girl is shut silent because it's like, oh, the blogs is doing the work for me. But the blogs and the news have the goddamn job to report both sides of the story. Some people play one side of the fence and only, report good things and only report bad things. But when it comes down to this case of Megan Thee Stallion and Carl Crawford, everybody is reporting everything because it seems like Carl Crawford got a lot of leverage over Megan Thee Stallion when it comes down to this lawsuit. I don't think that Megan Thee Stallion will actually win when it comes down to 1501. Let's be real, okay? So we already know that J Prince did an interview last year and he let it be known that Rock Nation and them was supposed to come to an agreement when it comes down to Megan Thee Stallion. Only thing that we're hearing now is like Megan owed him those 2 albums. Megan tried to make a little EP mixtape type little situation and add older songs that was already on the internet onto it to consider an album. You know, artists do that nowadays when they try to hurry up and get out of a deal, but you can't do that when music was already out and already been played. But Carl Crawford, he's not letting up on Meg Thee Stallion either. You thought that Meg Thee Stallion was just gonna try to come at him about doing drugs, knowing that we saw T. Farris publicly post different pictures of different concoctions and shit online that is like, girl. But let's get into what Carl Crawford had to say. He said, "Hey, y'all believe that bullshit all y'all want to. I don't got Twitter fingers, so I'm not about to type shit all day. But I promise, everything said about me, about that matter, is a lie. The truth will be out soon." He then said, defamation claim on the way. This is all coming from a bona fide alcoholic who fucked the whole industry, including her best friend nigga. Now, baby, when Carl said that, I said, it is time for a motherfucking war. Let's get into some things. Number one, Carl, the defamation claim is out the window because you just turned around and defamed her. So it's like, boy, forget that claim. But let's get into what he did have to say. Carl Crawford is basically confirming and saying Meg Thee Stallion slept with her best friend's man. It doesn't matter if they was official tissue. If you talking to a guy, dealing with a guy, fucking around with a guy, that's your joint, and your best friend know, and you go and sleep with him, you a snake. And that's what the industry is not really talking about. Besides her pitting the whole industry against Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez is not being protected when it comes down to certain situations. Kelsey wasn't protected at all because everybody throwing jabs at Kelsey, harassing her in her comment section. But Meg Thee Stallion is the one who did her wrong. But you don't see nobody coming at Meg Thee Stallion publicly when it comes down to the industry. Everybody sucking her ass. And then he said bona fide alcoholic. Like, you already know Meg Thee Stallion drinks a lot. You know it been talked for a long time about Meg Thee Stallion and her drinking. And I personally know from close sources that I think that will come up soon, how her influence on other people. Because now Meg Thee Stallion, you gotta mind you, she tried to throw jabs at Carl saying he does drugs, right? Alcohol is considered a drug, you feel me? And Meg Thee Stallion, besides that, don't act like I never posted T. Farris pitting up pictures of him with a lean concoction. Yeah, when it was pills and stuff inside lean inside a Sprite bottle. Like, I don't think the drugs should be really talked about because girl, to each his own. But right now we are talking about you and Carl Crawford in y'all lawsuit. And I just feel like it's just so crazy. Like, Meg Thee Stallion, she wants to get on the internet when she want to defend herself. But then when other people being quiet and the blogs is the one who posting and the commenters is the one who eating her up, that's what makes her come on the internet with this rage and this hate. And then you know she had to go over there and answer a question about Tory because somebody said, oh, now we really got to wait and to see what goes on. And she goes, my hospital records is public and all this and that. Girl, number one, you probably need to rephrase that and says that your hospital records was public to the court or the DA, because no hospital records are public. That is against HIPAA law. So like, things that she say, I just be like, damn, Megan, you be looking so guilty in so many situations with Tory Lanez and Kelsey and Carl Crawford, Jay Prince. The people who be getting targeted is just sitting back. But then when you throw your jab and somebody respond, you want to be, oh, they want to paint me out to be the bad guy. Like, since when, Nicki Minaj, twin little sister? Like, since when, baby girl? Like, you are not no damn bad guy. The thing about it is that you are getting babied, you are getting sugarcoated, you are being protected by people knowing that you be in the wrong. Because if you look at Meg Thee Stallion, why is the Meg Thee Stallion not cool with anybody she used to be around with? Why your team just disappeared so easily? Okay, Meg Thee Stallion's not cool with Kelsey. She's not cool cool with Jonathan. We don't see her with EJ. You don't got Riri Lou, makeup artist, no more. Not saying that there's no issues, but besides that, you used to be cool with Malibu Mitch. I didn't see you say happy birthday to Malibu Mitch. You're not cool with Asian the Brat. Everybody that you was all up their ass in the beginning and all lovey-dovey, you are not with them. You are not cool with them, and the energy when y'all stopped being friends, it all seemed like you were the reason and you are the cause. And I want people to pay attention to that. If you are in situations that you are always the cause of you being the fallout with other people, and you are the only one falling out with multiple people, you are the reason. Turn to the mirror and look at yourself for once, because it's not everybody, because everybody else is living their life and connecting, even talking and vibing out, but you are the outcast. I would feel crazy if I'm the only one and all my other friends all link up and they so cool and we started from the bottom. It's like, but some people, they just disappear from the fake shit and gotta do what they gotta do. And this instant is not that. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Carl Crawford will be winning this goddamn countersuit against Megan Thee Stallion? Do you think Megan Thee Stallion is going to get off so easily? Because you see how she keep on saying, drop me, drop me. He ain't going to drop Megan just like how he let Condoleezza get out of her goddamn. He ain't gonna do that. Trust me. Megan, you got so much accolades. You a Grammy winner, boy. You owe that boy some damn money. Okay, when it comes down to Meg Thee Stallion always coming on the internet and just go and edit when the blogs fucking post what's going on. Do you think that's an issue? Do you think social media is an issue with Meg Thee Stallion and she needs to literally take her break? I honestly gotta say that things will come to the light in all aspects. And when I just heard about this whole situation and Carl Crawford throwing in that alcohol thing, only thing I could just think about is saying, these bitches thirsty. I can see why they alcoholics. That just popped up in my motherfucking head. It was so ironic. After I posted it, in a couple of blogs I posted, what Carl said, Nicki Minaj just wrote finally. And I'm just like, sis, are you talking about what I'm talking about? But we're not throwing our sis up in there, but that's so crazy. Make sure you tell me everything in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for fucking with me, because I fuck with y'all. And until next time, bye.